drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the College Football Playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. Bringing it out. It's Smith. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying to find some room. It's Smith.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Now it's second down here. And here's the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And it's taken at the 45. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. He opened the semifinal game with a pass. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And now the running back's got it again. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he knocks it right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they look to the right.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is, leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Receiver in motion now. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's looking to scramble. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Hook inside the red zone and still running. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Running back with the football. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
To the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. to throw it. Finds his target, and it's complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pass rush closing in. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The lead stays at 3 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Breaks into open space. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball to 31.
Boy, it's a beautiful run here for the first down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. Just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Gain makes it second and medium. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. It's a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh my gosh, Chris, you can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce, that ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Buckeyes have first and 10 here. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. On the run, it's Jackson. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a first and 10. The back's got it. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice second and 2.
Another positive run on first and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And the game is now tied.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. They'll run it from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Irish.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Connects on the PAT, so it's 10-3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. Big Smith will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. But get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it again. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
He'll drop back here on third down. He lets it rip. Pulls it in. It's McCarthy. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Here the
defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. They'll run it to the left. They test the middle but get stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's McCarthy. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Buckeyes are in the red zone now. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the same runner's got it again. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. That kind of execution, the long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout when they check it out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team was out there and booted away. And he fields it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks free. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. He's looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. Caught near the goal line. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Then it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. run it here. Running back has the ball. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Jordan. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Quick completion to the tight end. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just taking a shot deep down the right side. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his back. With the catch, it's Smith. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. They get the second half started with their running play. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Running play goes backwards. Makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Who makes the grab? Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Breaking free at the 35. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Breaks into the clear. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Buckeyes are in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they'll set up for the PAT.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Handoff here from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He gets loose. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Getting set. It's 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He finds some space. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. He hands it off from the gun. Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. This playoff game deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Heading to the 4th quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Here's the handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So tie game. 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Complete with the running back. But can he get there? The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Now someone moved this a bit too early. It'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Grab behind the line, it's Smith. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Backed up at the one. He's going to throw it. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up first and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. They're going to run it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So instead of trying to break the tie with a field goal, they'll leave the offense out there on fourth and goal. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And the runner takes off to his right. Breaks loose at the 15. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job of containing him until that point.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters. It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Handoff heading left. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
makes it 2nd and medium. Makes the catch. It's Jordan. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts them in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. Looking to chuck it again. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
Now they'll try to add on the PAT late in this game. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Jordan. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's McCarthy. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, great job here of getting out of bounds. I know they didn't pick up the first down, but that's irrelevant. At this point in the game, it's all about the clock. You get out of bounds, you save your one timeout, and now you got a real chance.
Time winding down deep in this game, and a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Quick throw, testing the middle. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Here comes the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.